just stale. Like you don't walk with no hip movement.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no rhythm,
just,
no flavor.
No rhythm. You know, I'm just saying, for real though, man. But you know, there's a difference between us. There's another one. 43. Genesis 43, verse 30. It says, and Joseph made haste for his bowels. Somebody get Galatians 4. Tyler, are you trying to get Galatians 4 and 26? Book of Galatians 4 and 26. It says, and Joseph made haste for his bowels, did yearn upon his brother. He sought where to weep, and he entered into his chamber and wept there. And he washed his face and went out and refrained himself and said, set on bread. And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians. So there's a difference between us. Even when we sat down and ate, we separated ourselves. You see? And who knows what the hell they was eating? We had a law, so we knew different things we couldn't eat.
Hey man, what did Moses say when Pharaoh was like, okay, you can sacrifice here in Egypt? He's like, it's not lawful for us to sacrifice the abominations, okay, of the Egyptians unto the Most High. You know, so who knows what they were eating, man?
Right.
You know that scripture is what basically talked about how
Can I bring yours up, bro?
This is Galatians 4 and 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. For it is written, rejoice, though barren that bearest not, break forth and cry, thou that travailest not, for the desolate have many more children than she which hath an husband.
There you go. All right, so the Jerusalem which is above is the mother of us all. Right now, they told us that they always say, oh, Mother Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Africa, the motherland, right? That's what they say. They say it with flavor too, like we really from there, right? No, it's Jerusalem, the motherland, right? Because that's where the Lord planted us. That's the land that's particularly for us. The Lord gave all the nations their inheritance, but He gave us the best plot, which was Jerusalem, man. Right, Israel. You know, so our homeland is in Israel, man. It's not in Africa.
Yeah, Jake be going hard, bro. They have a zeal for the Most High, but not according to knowledge, man.
Right, like we keep saying, where they get this from? They take it from the counsel of the ungodly, the wicked, Esau.
Got a precept. Psalms 48, verse 2. Psalms 48, verse 2, it says, I'll start at 1. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised in the city of our power, in the mountain of His holiness. Beautiful for situation. The joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, on the sides of the north, the city of the great King. The Most High is known in her palaces for a refuge. But that's the point. See, the beauty of the whole earth is we're Mount Zion, man. That's the beauty of the whole earth. Not no Mother Africa, man. Okay, it's Jerusalem, it's Israel. That's our homeland, man. Okay? And that's what we're going to represent. You see? Or establish to you that that's our homeland. That's what is called the motherland. That's the mother of us all. I'll say that.
Jerusalem was above. It's free to the mother of us all, man. So, you know, hey, our claim to fame is much greater than some kingdom that perished a long time ago and ain't gonna rise again. Egypt ain't never gonna come into power again. But you niggas want to hold on to some kingdom that y'all was slaves in. At that, you glorifying in your slavery. You know, it was like when they went into the wilderness. Man, we was eating melons and leeks. The pyramids, yeah, you built them motherfuckers. You got that. But you'll guarantee you what happened while you was building them bitches.
Hey, just back then, same thing now. Our people trust in oppression, right? So just like the scriptures say, trust in the shadow of evil.
Yeah. Tell me what were little questions stepping in mind.
Okay.
All right, so back at Psalm 64, verse 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Right. So they made a diligent search. They do social experiments, and they take data. They put things out there. They see how people respond, and then they edge it forth little by little, man. They edge forth their agenda little by little. That's that subtlety that Esau uses, man.
Right. And they actually teach you a little bit about that subtlety in science class when you went to school, right? They show you all the different scientific methods, right? You come up with a hypothesis. I think this is going to happen if I do this with this variable, and I put this variable. Okay, let's test it out and see what happens. And you get the result, to record the result. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna try this variable and I'm gonna try that and see what happens. Does it get the desired result? Right. So Esau does all of this, man.
Yeah.
Right? How can I sow discord amongst the nation of Israel?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What can I do? Right? I kill this dude. You know how Jake is about their family. Oh yeah, don't mess with my cousin, man. I go crazy, this and that. They know that and they study that about you. Hey, prime example, the Urban Dictionary. Esau made that up. To understand, like, okay, how do they speak? What does that mean? Because Jake don't need no Urban Dictionary. They can just, you got different dialects of English around America. You just go there and you can figure out what Jake is saying.
Yeah.
But Esau's like, what the hell is he saying? So they made an Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, unless like the way that they speak is kind of can be like jumbled up, like with the example of patois. You have to really be around there for a while before you start catching on. But generally, hey, these brothers ain't from here. These brothers use certain words, but through the context and through the spirit, I know exactly what they were talking about. Jake don't need that, But he got to document. He got to write it down. And I was thinking while the brother was talking about the scientific method, I was like, basically, that might as well be the Esau version of Into the Mind of a Killer. Because that's what he was showing you, how his mindset works.
Hey, they make shows, Criminal Minds. They bring out what they got. They got the psychologists.
Yep, and they do profiles, man. So that's a part of Eve's profile, man.
Hey, man, it says the heart of it is what? Deep, man.
Yeah, heart of it's deep.
Deep. That's why they have, neurologists and scientists and like I said, psychologists. All these different fields of study, just to study how people, sociologists, man, just to study how people act, right, in certain conditions, man. So.
And the Most High allows them to find out what it really is on that too, man. Exactly how to warp and work with your mind, man. And that's why, that's why the deeper you get into it, you start thinking about things more spiritually, because they got active listeners and active ingesting of media, then they got the passive way of doing it. If you subliminal, if you actively ingesting stuff and filtering it through the spirit, that's one thing. But when you just 2/3 nigga just watching something,
you ain't got that filter.
You ain't got that filter. You're receiving everything. You're receiving all of it.
Receiving the water with the dirt, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just like, you might be watching a movie with somebody to come over, a family member or your woman, but you saying stuff in your mind and you watch the movie like, oh shit,
That's spiritual.
you know what I'm saying? And they looking at you like, what
Nigga, you tripping.
you talking about? Like, but you seeing something on a whole nother level because you filtering everything through the spirit or through the scriptures. But as the brother made that, that saying about Esau dealing with science, and that's a beautiful point. I never even thought of it in that way. Like, and that's true. Like, that's how he really does experiments.
Yep.
He does experiments and he does different ways, but he does that through everything. His whole pharmaceutical industry does. Because this is what they do, lab tests on them different mice and shit like that. Let's see how it works how long this mice may live if we stick them with HIV, or we'll stick them with the flu, or we'll put it on this type of drug. Bro, he does that shit, bro. Animals and people.
Yep.
And people.
Yep. And they even come out with it sometime when they have paid trials.
Right.
We'll pay you if you want to. You have this disease, we'll pay you for a human test run.
Yeah.
Come be a part of our experiment.
If you take this medicine while you do this drug, let's see the reaction that happens. Right. He's the devil, man. He's the complete devil. You see, but people ain't gonna take our counsel that we take Esau's the devil. You see, they're gonna take the counsel of Esau telling them that they're this godly, that they're this righteous Christian type of person.
Right. Yeah, that's right though, man. That's right. Hey, man, but hey, it's just crazy, man. You know, when you really think about it, you see how he be acting. It just snaps in the picture. You know, because he really do that. Okay, look, we want to get this virus out there. Even with this coronavirus, man, we're gonna put it out there, and then we're gonna implement some lockdowns. We're gonna see how they react.
Yep. What is it called? A problem, reaction,
Problem,
solution?
yep. Problem, reaction, solution. Yep.
Or
Order
out
out
of
of chaos.
Yep.
Order out of chaos.
Yeah.
We create the problem, we're gonna create the solution, and ultimately all going towards the chip.
And he wants to be the savior. Hey, that's how Esau works, man. He wants to be the savior, bro.
Yeah.
He orchestrates this wild ass events to go down, right? Then he swoops in. Somebody get the what is it? The lamb. Was it Revelation 13? Is it 13?
13 and 11.
11. Because this is how Esau works. You see? This is how Esau works, man. He creates the problem. Huh? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
He creates the problem, and then he lets things get out of control. Then he comes in and says, you know what? We're gonna handle it this way. And then he fixes it and say, you know what? You see, this is how I get things done.
Right. Hey, it's a supposed fix. It seems like he's fixing it, but there's a wicked agenda underneath it, man. There's a wicked agenda underneath it.
But that's how he creates and paints that image to the world as if he's the savior. You see, he fixed our situation. He fixed it for us. But what people don't know is he created it for you to go through it. And then he tricked your mind to thinking that he fixed the problem. Just like how he said, I don't know where he's talking about, well, yeah, coronavirus came from China. What? From somebody eating a bat? Goop's been eating bats for years, decades, man. Goop's been eating bats for decades, and now all of a sudden they just ate one type of bat. Or maybe it was a bat you shot up and gave to a goop. That's the only way.
Yeah, but then you find out they got a patent on it.
Yeah.
Then you find out the Simpsons predicted it. How would they know about a damn coronavirus? A book came out from Dean Koontz talking about it. Damn, the same scenario. Wuhan, the same city and everything.
Yep. Hey, and that lets you. Hey, you know, I said it last camp, man. Esau's faithful to his plans, man.
Yup.
Right, for it to be the Simpsons and books that are written years ago, it's like, oh, they got the whole plan written down. This is what we're gonna do, and we just wait for the right moment to implement it. You know?
So what is that? That's Revelation 13.
I think it's 11.
Yes, let's go. Yep, go ahead, bro. 11.
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right. So, hey, that beast is talking about Rome, okay? And today, this is the modern day Rome, okay? But that two horns as a lamb, okay? And he spake as a dragon. Those two horns represent the two opposing forces that they present to you for power, man. That's a part of their power structure. The deceit of having in ancient Rome, it was called the plebeians and the patricians, right? It gives you that false
Illusion of inclusion.
Yeah, there you go, right there. The
False
illusion of
representation.
inclusion.
Yeah,
False
'cause-
representation.
Yeah, because like the brother said, the first beast is the Roman Empire, right? So the other one that comes out of the Roman Empire, which ended up being what? America. You see, that little horn.
Right.
You see? So the first beast was the Roman Empire, then the other one rose up, which is the little horn, which that goes into America.
And it says he spake as a dragon, right? So at one point, I want to make another point on two horns like a lamb, right? What's a lamb? A lamb is innocent, right? Gentle, right? It's one of the most innocent creatures on the planet, right? That's why it refers to Yahushua as the lamb of the Most High, right? But it says he spake as a dragon. So what are dragons, man? They're fierce, right? They're fire breathing, right? They bring destruction, right? So that's the deceit is they like you see what the different Democrats and Republicans, okay, that's what they are today. They speak all smoothly and say, oh yeah, we're gonna do this for you, we're gonna do that, right? Look at Obama. Obama got in office. It's like, yeah, Jake is like, yeah, we got a black man in office. There's gonna be some changes around here. But there was no changes. What did he do? He made different laws legalizing gay marriage, man.
And
Right.
passed a lot of executive orders.
Yeah.
The shit that we going through now was passed through Obama.
Yep, the framework has been going on since
Yeah.
for a long time, man. Even certain things that superseded the constitutional law since Lincoln, president, been making these types of decisions. When Obama got in, man, he weakened your resistance to martial law and different things so much, man. It's crazy how many orders he set into place, the framework he laid for them to really implement martial law, right?
Then the two horns goes into the plebeians and the patricians. You see, ancient times. But now, who that would be now? The Democrats and the Republicans.
That's right.
And what they do is they're two opposing forces, but they had the same agenda. So to the people, they say, you know what, we gonna go with the Democrats, or we gonna go with the Republicans, right? Or let's pick one of the lesser of the two evils. But at the end of the day, Jake or the world does not know that these two people that's playing this role go back to the same agenda. They all still sit down having meetings and coffee together at the end of the day. But they portray it.
Oh, go ahead.
But they portray it to you as if that they're going to be helpful. They both push that we're going to do this for you. We're going to do this for the people. That's what they always say. This is for the people. I think we should say what? We're going to give you better health care. We're going to give you a better school system. We're going to help financial aid. We're going to, they say all types of shit, man. You see? But they are using that subtlety. They're using that very humble, what does it say, like a sheep or like a lamb type of approach to you, as if they're there to help you, but they're really there to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? And then, for dealing with the Esau thing, they want you to pick between that because this is what I believe. They want you to pick between that so they can really see the percentage of how people's minds think around the world. This state, this percentages think like this, and this other percentage think like that. They just want to see where your damn mind at, and before I hand it over, and to give y'all that false sense of hope to make y'all feel important. That's why they say, oh, you can vote, you can do this, because they want you to feel like you have a say-so, that your vote matters.
Right. And see, and that's why a lot of people to these other foreign countries, this place looks so desirable and wonderful of a place to be until they actually get here. Now, this is a precept. The brother was making a lot of points, and I just want to tie it together with some scripture. So Revelation 12 and 9, right? Because it said he spake as a dragon. This precept came to mind. He also mentioned he uses subtlety. So let's, Revelation 12 and 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. And we know this talking about Esau Edom, okay? He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, okay? So that's talking about Esau Edom, okay? Not the spiritual demon Satan. He does everything the Most High wants him to do. Now, there was a point here that said that old serpent. What does it say in Genesis 3, verse 1? It says, now the serpent was more subtle than all the beasts of the field, right? So Esau comes in that same stead, okay? So he uses his subtlety. He spake as a dragon. They called him that great dragon, that old serpent. You see, so he uses his subtlety. But you see what I'm saying? His words were smooth as butter, but inwardly, they were drawn swords. There's all these things fit perfectly the spirit of Esau Edom, man. So he had two horns of the lamb. He come crouching himself and humbling himself, but the scriptures say never trust thine enemy. Why? Because really, he's speaking as a dragon. Using that subtlety because he's going to fuck your ass up. That's tying it all together.
And hey, there's a term for, he spake as a dragon. You have this term called draconian laws. Right? Just like the bro mentioned earlier, how Obama made a lot of executive orders to allow this martial law stuff to come to being, man. So with these different orders, they're harsh orders, man. You got forced vaccinations, and soon people, you got take the chip or die, man. That's ultimately what it's going to be. It's going to come down to, right? So when you go into the word, let's get the word draconian. This is in the etymology dictionary, right? And it all ties in together. It says draconian. It says of or pertaining to Draco, the ancient Greek statesman, in reference to laws rigorous, extremely severe, or harsh. Right? It says earlier draconic which is implied from 1640s. Draco is the Latinized form of Greek Dracon, name of the archon Athens who laid down a code of laws in Athens. So it's the same thing. The same thing they was doing back in Greece, which those were Edomites calling themselves the Greeks, right? Same thing they was doing in Rome, the same thing, right? Even in the book of Daniel, it mentions how through basically through their policies,
Through peace he shall destroy many.
right? Through peace he shall destroy many. And really, that was talking about Antiochus and Epiphanes, because earlier in the chapter it talks about, you know, of course that goes into a lot of other deeper stuff, but early in the chapter that talks about the goat, the he-goat.
It's the book of Daniel 7 verse 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the princes of princes, but shall be broken without hand.
But then, hey, there you go, man. Through peace he shall destroy many, right? So just as the brother was saying, man, we should probably get that scripture.
That's the spirit of Esau. Which one you want?
It says,
Right.
because that's Esau's MO. He's painting a pretty picture for you, but behind it, he's trying to destroy you. You know, and this is what he's been doing the whole time, man. Right? Really, what I wanted to get from the etymology dictionary, just that the word Draco actually means dragon. Right? So that's where you get draconian. It comes from the word dragon. He spake as a dragon. Dragons are fierce, so he puts out these fierce and rigorous laws that he writes them down first. He writes these different executive orders and put them down on paper, right? And then he issues them, right? So, you know.
Yep. That old serpent. You know, that dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan. Going into Esau's. That's the character of Esau, Edom. Like the serpent in the garden. We just read about peace. He shall destroy many. That's another characteristic. We know that was in the ancient time, but that's a characteristic of Esau, Edom. Okay, and he's very draconian in his laws. Okay, and you know, and just the way he is. He's a dragon. He's a serpent.
I got one back here real quick. This is the book of Isaiah 27 verse 1. And that day the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea.
See, there you go. Esau, Edom.
And that's talking about Esau, Edom. There's two Leviathans mentioned in the scriptures. This one is talking about Esau, Edom in Isaiah 27 and 1. And in the book of Job 41, that Leviathan, the great sea serpent, that's one of the Lord's great famous creatures, man. Real Leviathan.
And hey, it said that crooked serpent. Leviathan ain't crooked because he does what the Most High tells him to do.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's right. And then also on top of that too, another reason why Esau is referred to like Leviathan is because the scriptures go into how can you make war with Leviathan? What you gonna make him afraid? What you gonna make him be your pet? The scripture said who can make war with the beast?
What's the one where it says, who shall pity a charmer?
It's bitten with a serpent.
Bitten with a serpent. So when we
Charming
tell
never so wisely.
right, so when we tell you to never trust your enemy, and when Esau snaps, I can bite your ass.
It ain't no pity.
We be like, we told you. We told you this man is the devil, man. We told man, come on, man. Just like if we was to mention, I mean, I'm not saying go do this, but just mention to a random person, or you know, maybe just a random person, like, man, so-called white man's the devil. Them niggas gonna look at you crazy.
Crazy as hell.
What? Even the nigga in the streets gonna be like,
Man,
you tripping.
Much as a cop would Esau pull up and kill his ass. No reason, unarmed. Tripping.
Tell him.
What you be, man? And my homeboy Ryan up the street right now. You know how quickly I can finesse Ryan? I sell him a gram for 90. He is my brother. I love him. Come on, man. Jake, man. Jake, a fool, man.
Yeah. Hey, but hey, that's what. Hey, when you think about it, Leviathan, when you go into Job, the 40th chapter, it describes Leviathan. That's a fierce creature, man.
Yeah.
A fierce creature created by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
And
Yeah, and so, hey, Esau has been placed in power, and the Lord gave him the sword as his blessing. So Esau and his military, okay, Esau is a fierce power on the earth, right? The Lord has created him to be a fierce power, but He's gonna take him out.
That's right.
You know?
Psalms 55 and 20, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
yeah, you can't make no agreement with Esau, man. He's a complete devil, bro. Right? Even different business agreements, right? Like you said, how them different fine lines and stuff, bro. Esau be writing stuff in these different contracts to basically cover his ass in case he want to screw you over. Oh, it says right here in section 104, this, and that. The judge read that and be like, oh shit, it do say that. Sorry, sir, you must didn't read that fine print. Esau owns your business. Like, man, he's the devil, man. But these are these wicked decrees that he has set up. He set up different wicked decrees all over. Just like people that think they own houses. Bro, you don't own shit. This is the reason why they pay, what is it called, a mortgage tax or something like that? Why do you pay a mortgage tax? Because it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. And these different executive orders that a brother did a beautiful lesson on, right? These different executive orders, where Esau can take you. First of all, we're properties of the state or government, so to speak.
Yeah, through the birth.
Through the birth certificate. Bro, they own us.
That's when your parents sign a birth certificate, that's called a trust fund. So you're putting the property in trust to the government, right? And then if your parents die, then you're their property. But either way, they put you in trust of the government. So the government owns you, man.
Birth certificate, right? He owns us. He owns our vehicles. He owns. Hey, Job 9:24 says what it says for a reason. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So when the Lord said the power is going to be in this man's hands, the power is in his hands. The ball is in his court. There ain't no damn Ishmaelites. There ain't no Arabs, bro. They own corner stores in the hoods, 7-Elevens and shit like that, bro. They don't own the world. They don't control and police the world. You know what I'm saying? Esau owns everything, bro. That's why he can say, this is my property, you need to remove. This is my, here, we give you permission to drive. We give you a license here. You get permission.
Drive your own damn car.
You want to go across the world? Here, take a passport. Matter of fact, pay $350 though.
Right.
Because you want to visit the other side of the world, you got to pay.
Right. And we need to be able to recognize you while you're on the streets. Register your vehicle.
Register your vehicle.
Get our license plate.
This nigga's the devil, man. He's a complete devil, man. But we must remember, we were put under him for our punishment. So this is just a reminder of us, like, damn, man. I can't wait to get out of this captivity because we ain't gonna have to go through this shit again, bro. This shit is over, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of it's all vaccine, man.
Yeah, God. Hey, man. So, hey, we drawing nigh. Gotta look up for your redemption is nigh, man. You know, because we see everything going on, man, through the spirit. And we see these devils is afraid, man. Hey, man, and then the curses is turning back on our enemies, man. Moab is really the new nigga, man. Bro, through the spirit, bro. Moab is the new nigga. Bro, I was walking, I be at the store a lot, you know what I'm saying? Doing different things. I do delivery. So anyway, man, I seen the Moabite coming down the alleyway, down the aisles. Man, Moabite so afraid, bro, he didn't even want to walk past me. He had on the mask and everything. He saw me, he looked surprised, and then he backed up and turned the other way like, bro, I'm going this way. This nigga look like he might beat me up if I go past him. Because they afraid. They the new niggas.
Guess what else happened? Between they said like the Asian communities, bro, gun sales skyrocket.
Oh, I bet.
But they got these, just grabbing guns now, bro.
And you know what? And they scared, rightfully so, bro. Because I was listening to the radio the other day, this talk show. Man, this dude on here, he was like, "Fuck the Chinese." he basically said, "Fuck the Chinese, man. This is all y'all fault. They should have told us what was going on. They didn't want our scientists over there to try to help them contain this shit. And now the shit over here, bro. Hey, he is mad, bro.
And it's so beautiful. This is an all good chess move, bro. China gonna go to war with the U.S. anyway. Anyway, and gooks don't like y'all anyway. So all this shit y'all doing, imagine when the UN gets the troops over here and the Chinese military over here. Oh, all that shit y'all doing, y'all about to pay for, man. These nations is gonna make y'all pay. You tell me proud ass Edomites, man, they gonna put in work, bro. They gonna put in work, cause let's be real, bro. I mean, the gooks they don't fuck with us like that, but the gooks know niggas ain't the problem of the world, bro. Gooks know niggas ain't the problem. They might know we do some nigga shit and dumb shit, and or people kill each other and do little crazy shit, but they know we ain't. They know we have no control of poison and shit. We have no control of, just different shit.
Yeah.
Even for media talk, that's Esau up there doing all that.
Yeah.
Criticizing them and doing that. They just know Jake like, hey, niggas.
And we still gonna be hating the nations for
Facts.
for the
Facts.
namesake of Yahweh
Facts.
Shah. And also, if there do come some type of like global enforcement system for the chip, or they gonna be anybody that's against it gonna be persecuted.
Oh yeah.
Persecuted straight up. So they still gonna fuck niggas up if you ain't down with the system.
Yeah, of course. So let's go back to here, Revelation 13 again, verse 11. So it says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb,
Right.
and he spake as a dragon,
Right.
and he exercised all the power of the first beast."
Right.
Now this is how we know this is speaking of America, because the exercising of the first beast, which was the Roman Empire, goes into what this brother was reading. What is it called? The Draconian laws?
Draconian laws.
Bro, that was all going on with the first beast.
Yep.
You see?
All that harsh taxation that happened. I think there was one king that was really going in on taxation and the penalties that was coming if you didn't pay those taxes, man. Yeah, Draconian. I think they called him Draco.
Yeah, his name is Draco.
His name is Draco. That's where they came up with Draconian laws.
Yeah, in Athens.
What was he like, killing people that wouldn't pay their shit or something?
Shit, man. You get
It was a harsh penalty.
harsh penalty.
Harsh penalties.
Death.
Yeah.
And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay?
Right. So that deadly wound comes from how the Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire, fell.
Mhm.
But now the express image of the ancient Roman Empire has been resurrected here in America, Babylon the Great. Man.
Yup.
This place is the express image. So that wound was healed, and now it's back in power. Same people in rulership, the Edomites. Okay. Even Apostle Har said that Trump may be who? Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He may be that guy.
These same rulers, a lot of them, there's nothing new under the sun, man. These same rulers came back in power, okay, and they doing the same type of stuff, which is all gonna lead to persecution for the children of the Lord.
Now y'all kind of grab Revelation 20, look at y'all. Back at verse 13 it says, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men,
The Luke, right?
and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth." You want to speak?
Yeah. So he made fire come down from earth in the sight of men. What nation came up with a bomb that can destroy millions of people in one fell swoop? That's America.
What was it, Little Man and Fat Boy?
Yeah, Little Man and Fat Boy. The atomic bombs, the hydrogen bomb. They dropped it on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? See, that's a great miracle
Yep, that's a wonder, man.
to destroy all those people in one fell swoop.
Bro, nations were shook for
Hella
decades,
shook,
bro.
Shook.
Decades with them doing that shit.
God.
I think it's going to save them
They
too.
even went into a nuclear race after that, man. Everybody was trying to get it, man. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and dead lead.
So what? America America going around enforcing everybody to make a statue of Caesar Borgia? Hell no, that's not what that's talking about. But you got the World Trade Organization and the International, I forget what it's called, but either way, they got organizations that help people all around the world, all these different third world countries. Federal Reserve is something else. It's another one. I forget what it's called, but I studied it in college. The name slipped me, but I know what they do. And basically, they say, look, we'll give you this money to relief, but you're going to have to set up certain ways so that you can guarantee that you're going to make the money back. We need you to change your economy. We need you to implement this type of law. They try to put their own politicians that they got in their pocket. That's why they want Maduro. I forget who. I think they want Maduro out, and they want somebody else in. They want Guaido in, right? Because Maduro ain't playing ball with them. And just like Gaddafi wasn't playing ball, they killed his ass. So they telling you, make an image of the beast. Become a democratic nation. Implement democracy. Implement a two-party system. It'll be better for you. Look at how prosperous we are. Look at our military might. Go ahead and make an image. Be just like us. Because this is the express image, right?
Yeah. The word image goes back into likeness. Right, just like Yahweh Shah is the express image of the Father, right? Like he has the same likeness as the Father in his character and even in his physical appearance, right? It's the same thing with making it when it says make an image to the beast, meaning copy all its imitate all this the policies that they had in ancient Rome, the power structure that they had in ancient Rome. Like you said, the two-party power structure system. Right? Even the different idolatry and the worship, man.
Popular culture.
Popular culture, man. That all come from ancient Rome, okay? Which came from ancient Greece, and it came from the other nations. So Esau imitated the other nations, but hey.
But then he bound them all up,
he put them all
mixed
together.
them all together.
What do they call it? What do they call this place? The melting pot, right?
Goes back to Babylon. What does Babel mean? Confusion. This is the daughter of Babylon. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah,
and
so,
the image of the beast is, how's the image of the beast speaking, brother?
Man, many different ways.
Through what? Through their idolatry, through their homosexuality, through the democracy, through their financial system, all that, bro. That's how the image of the beast is speaking. We are seeing the image of the beast speak.
Yeah.
It's well alive.
Right. And when you see when certain instances in the scriptures when it says speak, it actually means, basically to manifest.
Right.
Right, to be put into play, put into action. Right? Like you read in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, it says at the end, it shall speak and not lie, talking about these prophecies. Meaning these prophecies are going to be put into action, man. They're going to manifest. You're going to see them, right? They're going to be working, right? It's the same thing, that the image, that it will speak. Could you read that again, bro?
Yeah, I just quoted it, what is it? In the end, it shall speak and not lie.
No, I'm talking about the scripture we just got.
Verse 15, Revelation 13, verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, so that it should both speak and cause as many that should not worship it to be killed. This happened in ancient Greece and in ancient, ancient Greece, because the Greeks were also Edomites, right? The Roman Empire was basically like almost like a continuation of them having power. Right? Antiochus and Epiphanes. What did he say? If you don't follow our religion, you're gonna get put to death. You don't follow my commandment, you're gonna get put to death. Right? That also goes back into that draconian, right? That started where? In ancient Greece, in Athens. Right? So it's gonna happen the same thing today, man. Right? If you don't get down with our program, we're gonna put you to death. If you don't take the chip, we're gonna chop your head off. We're gonna torture you. We're gonna do whatever we gotta do, man.
And we know that's really, that's definitely happening here in America, Babylon the Great. I don't know how they're gonna do it on a worldwide scale, but here in America, Babylon the Great, just like they kind of showed you in that movie Contagion, okay? In which we know in that video, the clip that's going around where they forced vaccination. Okay, if you don't take it, man, ultimately death will come for you. You don't take the vaccination if you don't worship the image.
Yeah, and the way of worshiping the image is basically partaking in it. worship it. People might think, well, what does it mean worship it? Do we gotta get down and bow down? To a sense, yes, you have to bow down to this new world order. You have to bow down to this system that they are creating. And it's either partake or we kill you. Yeah. And that's what we were speaking about. I was talking about it earlier about, I didn't say it in this format, but there's a red list, there's a red, a blue, and a yellow list, bro. And we know we on red, so we know they coming after us. And when it's red, they're gonna try to kill you. I think blue is what, prison, I'm not mistaken? Because yellow is the one where we can basically reprogram their mind. We ain't worried about them.
Yeah. Put them in there. Oh man.
We can put them. We can systematically reprogram their mind. You know, they'll follow what we got to say. But they already know how we coming. They know us. You know what? You know, I mean, they're going to torture certain brothers and try brothers out. But they already know that. A lot of us is just going on this life or death. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Some brothers is going to cop out. But some brothers is going to just, you know, the Spirit of the Lord will be on them and say, do what y'all got to do. I'm going to stand fast to what I believe in. And I'm not getting down with this system, bro. Hey, and brothers need to understand. Some of the brothers got wives. Brothers got families. They're going to use that against us. Because he's the devil. That's what he does. He's going to use, it's a fear tactic. Oh, you ain't getting down? Okay, go your son. Acts. What you going to do? You know what I'm saying? He's the devil, so that's what he's going to do. Brothers have to understand he's going to be doing. Parents. He's going to use certain brothers' parents. Oh, I know you love your mom dearly. What you going to do? And we can sit up here and speak and say, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. Until we're at the situation, bro. It's different when the situation is going down in front of your eyes.
Lord want to put the spirit on you to endure until death, man.
You know what I'm saying? And this is part of the cause, bro. And bro, the government's watching us. Whoever's watching the videos, bro, they're on. They know our what is it called, the IP addresses. They know the locations we're at.
Man, that's funny you brought that back out. Because the Esau wants to be like the Most High, man. So he Google will give you recommendations. Man, if you got your history and your thing tracking location on there, man. How did you enjoy Five Guys? Did you like it? Rate that place. Nigga, I didn't even Google that shit. Nigga, it was up the street. I knew where Five Guys. How did you like it? Give us a 5-star rating.
Or you just talking in your head, or not your head, but you talking out loud.
Say out loud. You get an advertisement of the same shit you was just talking about, man.
Nigga, how you know I want that iPad?
Yeah, motherfucker know.
And hey, one of my relatives put me onto it. He's like, you ever notice how you're searching for something on Google, but then you go to your social media and they got ads popping up for that same thing you're searching for? He's like, yeah, they tracking your history, man.
Yeah. It's witchcraft too, because I did it a couple times, bro. It's like they keep showing you, like, I'm gonna just get it now. I'm just gonna get it. I did it a couple times. They keep showing it. Fuck it, let me just get it right.
I got the money.
I got the
Right, bro. Hey, like you were saying, man, that's witchcraft, bro. And then when you look up the word media, it goes into a media is a channel for which information travels, man. So like when you watch different TV shows and stuff like that, man, that's like a medium for information to get into your spirit, man. Right? So it's like you gotta
It's a delivery system.
It's a delivery system, and that's how they program different people through the TV.
And I want to get this word because we talked about worshiping the beast, right? So this thing word worship in the etymology, it goes into, I'm gonna just get the point, the sense of reverence paid to a supernatural or divine being, and then it talks about whatever honorable. So basically, you give respect unto those ways over the Most High. You give respect unto the image of the beast rather than the Most High who told you don't take the chip.
Yep. Yep. Revelation 13, verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's what it's the agenda they want to push. That's going to be a cashless society, right? They want to push this chip out where you say, you know what, this is going to be the new world order. This is going to be the wave. Right? If you ain't dealing with this chip, then you out of there, bro. And they're gonna kill you. They're gonna excommunicate you from the rest of the people, right? And they're gonna be killing you.
And I didn't get to finish watching the whole movie. I'm gonna have to finish it when I get home because we were getting close to the camp. But in that movie Contagion, they showed you how they gradually they started being justified the killing of civilians in order to contain a certain epidemic.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? At first they had the blockades up and they was turning people around. Then three of them so-called rednecks, they had their guns. They was like, we ain't go. This is illegal. They went through the barricade. And now they already had a case where it spread and a bunch of people was dying. So they was like, you know what? We can't have this no more. Shoot on sight. Nigga try to get through, shoot. So they justified that. Then it get too bad. Hey, anybody want to take the vaccine? Kill their ass.
Yep. And that's
It's gonna be a chip in the vaccine.
they about to push that coronavirus vaccine, man. Hey, look here, brothers is about to. That's what I'm saying. If hey, brothers gotta find means to how we gonna do things, but just gotta have little businesses around. And I ain't taking that shit
Through the spirit, the app jobs, man. The app jobs.
until they play that role.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then when that's gone, that depend on you how much and how much shots.
That's right.
But be wise. You know what I'm saying? When you got the means, prepare yourself for certain situations. That ain't your salvation. But hey, be wise about it. Because there's gonna come a time because they're gonna search their houses. We're gonna search houses with the sword. You're gonna have to leave all that shit any fucking way.
Anyway,
But while you in that bitch, why suffer?
and you can't grab this Revelation 24 because I don't want to rain on your sword. And you gonna be on the go, bro. You gonna be on the go. And people that's not coming with you, cause you ain't gonna have time to stand there and say, "Mom, you coming? You coming?
Fuck that.
Man, I'm out.
Forsake the foolish and live,
We
man.
out.
You ain't with it, I'm out.
Time to go. You ain't with me and I say time to go. We out. Okay, feel it. I can't.
Revelations 20 and
20 and yeah, start at the top. We're gonna start. One more.
this is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 1. It says,